Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Dark Knight Studios coming at you with my first video in a while. This will be my final videos about some of my favorite likes and dislikes. So let's start off with some of my favorite Lay's chips flavors. I like barbecue. The beer and brats was good. Cheddar bacon mac and cheese. Cheesy garlic bread. Chicken and waffles was actually surprisingly really good as well. Classic BLT. The classic original is really good if you put them on a plate. Sprinkle some shredded cheese on there and then break up a piece of like Kraft Singles cheese. Put it in the microwave and melt it on there and you have kind of like some cheesy nachos. Let's see, I like Crispy Taco, the deep dish pizza, which was inspired by Giordano's. The Flavor Icons Kettle Cooked New York Style Pizza was good. Flavor Icons Wavy Carnito Street Taco, which I just tried for the first time today. It's not bad. The Garden Tomato and Basil, my favorite of all time, Honey Barbecue. Ketchup was pretty good. Kettle Cooked Beer Cheese. Everything Bagel with cream cheese. Kettle Cooked Greektown Gyro, however you say it, lightly salted, sour cream and onion, southern biscuits and gravy. The wavy dark chocolate covered fried green tomato was pretty good. Wavy Greek tzatziki. Wavy milk chocolate covered with almond bits. Wavy original dipped in milk chocolate. West Coast truffle fries. And that's it for that one. Now we're going to go into some candy bars and or candy of any kind that I like. I like basically anything Reese's. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Reese's Pieces, Reese's Nutrageous, the Reese's Cups with like Reese's Pieces in it. You know, they have the Reese's Cups with Reese's Pieces. They have the Reese's and Hershey combo with Reese's Pieces in it. They're good. Love just about anything Snickers. Milky Way, Butterfinger, Payday, Hershey's. I like the regular. I like the Hershey's Cookies and Cream, Hershey's with Almonds, Hershey's Gold. I like Tootsie Rolls, Three Musketeers, Baby Ruth, Mr. Goodbar, Rolo, Skittles, Starburst. Not the sour, though. Not sour Skittles or sour Starburst. I'm not big on sour. I like the Werther's Original and Chewy Caramels. Pop Rocks. I like the Nestle Crunch. Just about any kind of gum besides sour. I like Juicy Fruit. I like the Five Gum, among others. I like Twizzlers, Toblerones, the Tootsie Pops, the Suckers, and the Blow Pops. Junior Mints. The Cadbury eggs are delicious. York Peppermint Patties, which my mom loves. So I like them as well, though. Like Twixes, Kit Kats, M&M's, Andes Mints. Boston Baked Beans are kind of okay. Charleston Chews are good. Everlasting Gobstoppers to an extent, which are basically just jawbreakers. I like them kind of. Whatchamacallits, Fruit Gushers, Goo Goo Clusters, Juji Fruits. Lemon Heads are one of the few sour things that I actually like. Nerds Rope, Laffy Taffy, 100 Grand, the orange slices, peach rings, watermelon rings, ring pops, snow caps, Henry's, Whoppers, Vallow Milk, Lifesavers, Fifth Avenue, certain Mike and Ike's, the Heath Bar, the Score Bar, like Sugar Babies, Goobers, I think it's called the Bun, the Zero Candy Bar, Mars Bar, Now and Laters. Take Fives are good, Caramellos are good, and Dove Chocolate Bar. I'm sure there's others that I like that are just ones that I didn't think of. Okay, category number 3. Vegetables that I like. Okay, I like asparagus if it's cooked right, like if it's cooked on like a grill to a certain way, or just seasoned with some salt and pepper and a little olive oil and baked in the oven. Canned asparagus is nasty. I hate that stuff. Bamboo shoots are good. I like them with salad. Green beans, I prefer the frozen instead of canned. Better flavor. I love sweet corn. Corn on the cob. I like cucumbers. I like edamame, which are like soybeans. They make really good crunchy for a salad. I like eggplant, especially in the eggplant parmesan, which I've had before, and it was one of the best things I've ever had. I like iceberg lettuce, romaine lettuce. I like mushrooms, not slimy though. I like red onion, regular onion sometimes. I like frozen, preferred frozen over canned of green peas. Though I also like the snap peas that are in the pod that you can eat. I like green, yellow, and red bell peppers. I like red potatoes, white potatoes, yellow potatoes, russet potatoes. I even like some pumpkin. Kind of sort of like radishes, not by themselves, but in like a salad. So, there you go with that. Shallots and or scallions, snow peas, squash is pretty good. Fresh spinach, not the canned, nasty, gross. Sugar snap peas. I also like sweet potatoes, tomatoes, though they could be considered a fruit, so fruit or veggie. Either way, I like tomatoes, especially fried green tomatoes. Oh my god. Fried green tomatoes, cooked to perfection, and dip them in some ranch dressing. Oh, man, I'm telling you. I sort of like turnips a little bit. I like watercress for like put in salad. I like zucchini, as you can tell, because I did a previous video. I made some zucchini chips and then baked some zucchini that turned out pretty good. And then I like water chestnut as well, which are them crunchy things that they put in salad. Okay, the next category, vegetables that I do not like. I hate artichokes, hate Brussels sprouts, not a fan of cabbage. Some people in my family like the cabbage and Polish sausage. I would just eat the Polish sausage. I hate cabbage. Collards or collard greens, no. Nasty. I hate horseradish. Not a big fan of kale, but I would be willing to eat it in some kind of salad. Don't like mustard greens. I hate okra. I don't care if it's fried okra, baked okra. I will not touch it. And then tomatillos. I'm not really sure whether I like them or not. So they're kind of on an in-between. Okay, next one. Favorite types of movies. This is a list. I like horror, horror / scary. I like comedy. I like action and adventure, thriller or suspense. Some animated and some family movies. And by animated, I mean like I love anime. I like Scooby-Doo. Going on back to the original Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Pup Named Scooby-Doo, What's New Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Let's see. When I was a kid, I was a fan of TV shows like Little Bear, Franklin the Turtle. I can't think of any other animated shows right now that I'm a fan of. Besides, I guess, Scooby-Doo. And yes, and since I've been a kid, I know I'm 30 years old now, but since I was a kid, I've been a fan of Power Rangers. I don't watch them much anymore these days, but yeah, I grew up on Power Rangers and Doug and Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Dog. Grew up on them shows, Rugrats, Rocket Power. Shout out to me. Comment down below if you remember any of them shows from when you were a kid, and if you're still a fan of them to this day. And let's see, next, some of my favorite types of music. I like some heavy metal, hard rock, punk rock, some country, a little bit of rap, big 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s fans, alternative rock and roll, some R&B, which if you don't know is rhythm and blues. I like Christian rock music. Big fan of NF, Skillet, Third Day, Mercy Me. Which Mercy Me, one of my favorite Christian song of all time. I Can Only Imagine. I like some funk rock, some jazz, and yes, I'm even a fan of some 70s and 60s. See, I was born in 1990, but I've been a big fan of 80s music, so I feel like I should have been born in the 80s instead of in the 90s, because I love 80s music. Okay, not a big fan of classical. Not a big fan of 60s, but there are some 60s, like Beatles, Elvis, stuff like that. And I do like some jazz, and some jazz I don't. It just kind of depends. Okay, next category we only have we only have one category left. This is some of my top favorite men and women superstars in WWE that wrestle today or are part-time wrestlers today. And they are in no particular order. I like Daniel Bryan. Big fan of the Hardy Boys. Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Ricochet, Bobby Lashley. I like Mustafa Ali. I like the current United States champion, Apollo Crews. And I forgot to mention the current Intercontinental champion is AJ Styles. I like Rey Mysterio, John Cena, The Undertaker, Edge, Randy Orton. Big fan of The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I like Braun Strowman. I like John Morrison. I like the team of the New Day. New Day! New Day rocks. New Day rocks. One of my favorite tag teams. A fan of Dolph Ziggler. Really love Aleister Black. I've watched a video where he does not consider himself a great worker, a great wrestler. Aleister Black, let me tell you, you're wrong. Every match you're in is good. Your fade to black kick, your black mass is one of the most awesome looking moves to me because it looks like it could legit knock you out. So shout out to Aleister Black. You are a good wrestler. You are one of my top favorites right now. Probably as a full-time superstar, you're probably in my top 5, top 7. Big fan of Kevin Owens. Big fan of Samoa Joe. Just like Samoa Joe, just like AJ Styles. And guys like that used to wrestle for what used to be TNA Wrestling. And now it's Impact Wrestling. I like them guys. Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, whatever you want to call them. R-Truth. I'm a fan of Elias, the Usos, Matt Riddle, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and I'm a fan of the Street Profits. That's just some of my top favorite men and tag team superstars in WWE. Now to my female or women's wrestlers, which I think they need more credit because they put on some great matches as well. No particular order either. I like Asuka, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan. I like Natalya. Big fan of Alexa Bliss as well. Bayley, Ember Moon, Mandy Rose. Which, let me say, most of these women are absolutely beautiful. You're all beautiful. Mickie James. I like Naomi. I like Nikki Cross, Sasha Banks. I'm sure there's others in NXT that I'm big fans of. Like, I like Dakota Kai. I like Io Shirai. The one that Charlotte Flair, I forgot to mention, I like her as well. Or no, I actually mentioned her, but the one that she beat at WrestleMania for the NXT Women's Championship. I cannot think of her name, but she is one of my favorites. I like Tegan Nox. I like Johnny Gargano's wife. I can't think of her name at the moment. But there's a lot of NXT superstars I like. And I've got a bonus one for you here. This is going to be some seafoods that I like or that I have tried. I have had catfish. I love catfish. Cod. I've had flounder, which is pretty good. I think I've had haddock. I'm not sure. Not sure if I've had halibut or mackerel. I know I've had salmon. Sardines, that's an iffy one for me. I like surimi. I've had tilapia, trout, tuna. I've had crab, lobster, shrimp, cuttlefish, which if you don't know, it may sound weird, it's dried squid. I like clams. I would like to try octopus sometime. I've had scallops and I've had squid. That's just some seafoods I've had or tried or would possibly be willing to try. Sardines, maybe not so much. Surimi, maybe not so much. And I don't know about octopus or squid. But that's just some of the things I like on here. I thought I would share, and comment down below some of the things you like. I would really love to know your thoughts and opinions. Comment down below. Like the video, and please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. And this will be Dark Knight Studios signing off. Until next time, have a good day.